Alright, I'm just trying to wake up everybody to the facts that weather modification is real. They do spray in the air. You're not crazy. Anybody who says you are is in on it, and there's very many of them. They'll try to make you look like a bad person. And I understand you're a great person, but don't let them fool you. Who cares what anybody thinks? Just keep pushing on because it's got to be known. Ain't that right, Colbert? He's over there. He's one of them. I mean, that media shit, you guys just need to stop. You need to stop. You guys are the main problem. You're genocidal, worldwide motherfuckers, and it's sad to see a bunch of you guys like this. I mean, why don't we just drop? Don't worry about that. All you need to know is they're producing something motherfucker to make fucking what? Weather. Whether or not you get it, you probably won't. This fucking guy don't. So this here is a study on carbon black. And this is the thermodynamics of a jet engine with afterburner and carbon producing section, compressor burner, turbine, afterburner, carbon make section, and a nozzle. They're talking, you know, get J57 with Whitney Pratt engines, and they figured out, the people who built the engines told them, oh, that's real easy to do what you guys want to do. All you gotta do is make a nozzle and stuff, and then yeah, you guys can, what? Weather modificate, which is a fucking not a good thing. It should be overseen by somebody like me because I care. The Air Force is also reported to have interest in carbon black production in jet engines as a method of foiling rockets with. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Two methods of producing carbon black in a jet engine were considered. The one, carbon black feedstock, is injected into the engine as near the plane of the V gutters, which is, you know, all that you don't need to worry about. Here's all the people you could thank for that. Yep. Very primitive the way you're presenting this. I'm not one of those guys who gets paid to persuade you and lie to you. So you're probably gonna get what I feel would be different. Predicted future global water and food shortages. If precipitation is to be gained, then what? Then what? Usurp, get the fuck out of my seat. Huh, Picard? Then there's an economic thing that matters here. That's the only thing they're thinking about. They're not thinking about man. Trust me. Trust no one. Don't trust me. I'm just a fucking. You know what I'm saying? The cumulus. Carbon black heats up the atmosphere. It's a great absorber of radiation and such. But you wouldn't need that if they wouldn't ruin the atmosphere by putting hydrocarbons in the fucking air back then. And they probably still do. I'm sure they have all kinds of mixes. They're very hard to get the material data on what is in there. But yeah, it's being done in front of your own eyes. Do you remember people who getting killed? So-called leaders for doing shit like this? It's called genocide. No, it's called science. We're just testing. No, it's called genocide. If you think about it. So this carbon black dust consists of fine spherical particles composed of 95 to 99% pure carbon. The remainder is made up of volatile materials. The density of the carbon particles is really fucking small. You know what I'm saying? That way you guys can pay for your what? Your water? Your acres foot? You see that? When something's real and something's imaginary? Which world am I in? Am I living in the real world or the imaginary world? There's two of them. That's how your fucking government operates. Fictitiously. You need facts on that too? Figure 2, extinction. You just throw some math in there and we just say, yeah, it's data and everything's good, huh? With zenith angles less than 80 degrees in consumption, steps of 10-degree zenith angle change, 40 minutes. I mean, it's time. It's what they're saying. It's time. You guys need a surface reflection? What do you guys need here? Because there's going to be some scattering going on, it looks like, in the tropospheric area. The air-ground fucking control fucking units, they're sending off poof poof too. Is that real? Is one of them imaginary and one of them real? Have you taken your albedo today? There's a certain time of the day to spray, so that way you guys could obey. This is a major. Now that's fucking hilarious. I don't care what else I say. I can stop the video right there because that's fucking badass. And I'm just a finding. Computations of daily absorption of solar radiation by several configurations of carbon clouds were performed, okay? And it is great for what? The cost here. Yep. You want to know some more? 40 million calories I ate that day. Yummy. A 20 kiloton nuclear explosion produces about the same amount of thermal energy that 1,000 kilograms of carbon black produces in 10 hours. Wow. Great. We're talking about heating up the fucking what? Let's make this earth fry. I need to explain to you, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. I promise you that. This paper discusses the technology required to generate clouds of sub-micron size carbon particles and disperse them directly into the air from airborne, ground, or sea surface sources for use in large-scale weather modification experiments. It is determined that it would be feasible to generate such clouds using existing afterburner equipment, jet engines, with relatively simple modifications. So, this is just the JP4 engine. And it has an adjustable nozzle, cooling air through the liner. You got some V-gutters, which is kind of, most of you guys won't understand how these things work. And you don't have to, but is this what you need to know? This shit's happening. Colbert, you could eat a big fat one. You'd be like, oh yeah, can I? You would love it, wouldn't you?
Thermodynamics.
Would you generated and dispersed from a jet aircraft? It shows carbon dust, smoke plume. Yeah, just jet fuel, carbon fuel, mix this, send it in the air, genocide away, right? Have a nice day. This was done a long time ago. I can imagine. I don't even want to look at the new stuff because every time I read something, all it does is get me in trouble because I try sticking up for you, the people. But it seems that this country doesn't want me to tell you guys things, and then they fucking start harassing and shit, and they make life not so wonderful. Because they ended up taking this land from these Indians. They slaughtered them one night, and then they told these guys, "You're a union and stuff, and we'll give you that land real cheap. You go down there and massacre those Indians," and you fucking did it. Hydrocarbons, carbon black, delivered to the manufactured carbon, which has been extracted by hot benzene to remove certain hydrocarbons which have been absorbed by the carbon. A known carcinogen. Carcinogen? Did you hear carcinogen? Carcinogen. Oh shit, my car's like Christine. Carbon, which has been allowed to absorb some of the known carcinogen. Okay. Fuck your mom. That sounds great. If you have a hot mom, I'm gonna fuck her because I haven't fucked some chicken. We've even injected it under the skin to make sure. We've tested it. Carbon black upon prolonged skin contact. The results showed here. None, in hamsters, mice, guinea pigs, rabbits, monkeys, and I guess we must be considered one of those fucking animals because the test is being concluded on us, you dumb fuckers. Objection. Tests of the effects of carbon black when injected under the skin were performed on mice, rabbits to simulate the possible intrusion of carbon into the body through skin laceration. It was found that injected carbon black under the skin caused no significant, it was great for it. Hydrocarbons do not promote tumors. That's, because they say so. Hamsters, mice, guinea pigs, monkeys, placed in the dust, and they were just 7 hours a day. They were fucking puffing on that shit, and there's no problems, I bet. Yeah, it says right there, the mice exposed virtually the entire lifetime. They loved it. They wanted more of it. Wow, there's the information that says everything's gonna be okay. Even if the whole world has respiratory problems now because of this so-called whatever 19. In second grade, CFCs were a fucking problem. I mean, I was stressed out as a little kid about these CFCs and my sister's fucking hairspray. I wanted things to change. And then I learned about the ADA in the second grade, the American Dental Association. If it doesn't have that label, then it's not fucking certified. You get it? You know what you're buying? You know what? You know what a fucking rhinoceros did? I have no idea. You want to fucking figure it out? Maybe you'll have to wait for another day when I fucking tell you about the rhinoceros. Anybody want to talk about it? Of fucking reality of possibility of what could and couldn't be. Maybe your fucking country isn't what you thought, right? Maybe they do things that you don't fucking understand. There's aesthetic effects. Silver iodide modified, the comparison of them. 160. I'm not going to get into this because I don't get paid to do this. And I already got people up my ass. And I'm like Nostradamus. I have visions. 9. For stand up what I believe in. And guess what? All you guys will be like, you're crazy. Well, I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. I was told from above that I was to do this shit. And I'm doing it my fucking way. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck because I hit home runs. I don't strike out, motherfuckers. You might think I strike out, but you guys are all lost. You're living in what? A fucking fake world because you're all fake as fuck. Anyways, I just wanted you to know it could be done. There, I could read you this whole fucking thing. It shows you how they could extend the season by 2 weeks, and it seems as if what? You hear voices? Was it Jesus Christ or was it God? Who talked to you? State wildlife. I'm the game. Would you look into that? Adjusting our fucking dove hunting season. You need to make it 2 weeks later because that's when the birds are 2 weeks earlier. What is it? I don't know. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Whatever you guys do on your weather, you need to fix it so we can fucking have some good hunting. You eat dove? I fucking blast them. I'll fucking blast anything, anywhere with a gun. Not humans, because I ain't stupid. I ain't got my mind all fucked up by your media bullshit to go out and do some stupid shit. But I can see why they do it, because they have, yeah. You guys are fucking weak. 7 days, all day, every fucking
Man,
day.
I'm just gonna cut in here. Doesn't this dude go from like
Wow.
He might be bipolar?
Method of dispersion. It appears that it'll be possible to manufacture small fucking micron-sized particles, liquid petroleum products, hydrocarbons, aircraft, blah, 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 on aircrafts, from ships, land, surfaces, sites. And I could show you where some of those are if you'd like to see. You guys are. They're gonna reduce inner core hurricane intensity. Reduce it or fucking magnify it. They're like, we don't know yet. We'll just do it. Have you ever been microburst? I've seen them out here. Your fucking camo boys. Science experiments in our area a few years ago, feeding these supercells this shit. Feeding supercells this shit. And I'm telling you, this fucking countryside got fucked up. So much damage, so many farmers, so many houses. And for what? For science? Oh, we needed the rain. Well, if you take water from one place and make it dissipate in another, that's kind of gonna be a war on fucking water, right? Everybody's gonna be spraying this shit over here. Everybody's want to spray extra. You don't get it. You don't get it. That's obvious. And you gotta remember, I've been in every fucking one of your government buildings. I know how you work. I know how you fuck with people. And I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be dead than fucking let people like you live like this, getting fucking walked on. If they gotta kill me, that's what they gotta do, because this dude won't shut the fuck up, no matter what. It's a state of gray in many ways. This is the last already, because I don't get any views. I know I'm just doing this just for myself, but have you had your albedo? I'm talking, they're spraying a lot of this stuff. They're covering some areas, and this is 1975. So, yep, there it is. Do you guys like facts? Do you like carbon? Are you a carbon-based life form? Carbon is just, what's that say? Fall out of what? Fall out of your fucking chair. Fuck you, Colbert. The view count sure as hell don't show that there'd be enough views for so-and-so to have been watching it. So I'm crazy. All you guys are punks. There's one probably cool dude on YouTube, and we were talking about light bulbs one time, and I think he understood. It was like a thing, and he explained how businesses they get together and they'll be like, okay, you can do this, but you can't do that, to make inferior products instead of making something that lasts. If you really care about this fucking world, then you would do it differently. It's all fucked up. Fuck you, you carbon-based fucking piece of shit, slimy motherfuckers. Mind, I'm doing all my videos sitting here in the most uncomfortable position, no desk, no fucking organization, because why? Because I can't, because I've been fucked over so bad. I got an injury, and let's just say I'm no good anymore. I am what? If you have a damaged horse, what do? Take him out and shoot him, right? If you have a fucking dog that's crippled, what do? You fucking take him out back and shoot him, right? Well, I guess we're gonna have to apply this to me because I'm kind of in that situation now. Well, why don't you do this or that? My back is fucked up. I can't dig ditches. But I could sure talk shit to you motherfuckers in this uncomfortable position looking on this little tiny ass screen trying to read shit on a fucking screenshot. Trying to wake you up. I should be the biggest dude on YouTube, but I'm not. Why? Because I don't fucking act like you guys. These guys are actors. You're not a good actor? Nah, I guess not.
New York City's a big phallic symbol. It's a big phallic symbol. Every building looks like a phallic symbol. Yeah.
Welcome back to Rock Talk. Today we're discussing gratuitous sex and violence in music videos with the experts, the kids that watch them, buy them, and play them. Gratuitous sex and violence, what do you think?
Well, I think it's like everywhere. I mean, everything's sexy and everything's violent. You walk out on the street and there's violence and sex and violence. It's on television all the time and cartoons and everywhere.
Gratuitous sex and violence, what do you think?
Hey, I see more sex and violence at school than I do on TV.